I think that the reliance and the importance of Yamal when they give him the ball and they look for him to now create things is a lot more than, let's say, it is for Dembele.
The problem with Dembele is this is the season where he's become an exceptional goal scorer. But we've known him throughout his career for being an elite creator. And
he wasn't. He hasn't been an elite creator throughout his career.
KJ, right now, so today, who's the best player in the world? The best football player in the world?
Well, Dembele is the best player in the world. Stop all this sports thing.
Lamine Yamal.
KJ, that's it. KJ, you know that's a lie. KJ, you honestly KJ, you honestly tell me that you hand on heart. Yeah. Ousmane Dembele is the best football player in the world.
Yeah, 100%. No doubt.
He's not, man. He's a product of the fucking system, bro. I'm gonna keep real with you, man.
So for agenda's sake, I agree with KJ.
I don't know why you guys act like he isn't one of the most important elements of the system. So just trying to say it's the system, it's not him. Even though we've always known he's a talented player.
He's a key. But you just said it. And Ziman, he's a key part of the system. Is he the true outstanding player in that PSG team?
Yes, the hell
he's not.
That's a lie. KJ, you know that's a lie.
No.
Who is it?
No, but then.
No. I'm saying that. No. I'm saying that Vitinha is very good. No. Mendes is very good. The other players are very. No, put it this way. No. Hold up. Is Ousmane Dembele streets and leagues ahead better than Vitinha in that team?
No,
he's not.
But
he's not.
Last season was Yamal streets and leagues ahead of.
Yamal was the true outstanding player of that. As a player, he's a true. He was streets ahead of everybody else. Wait. And also KJ. Also KJ. Do you know how much of the creative burden this guy did last season for this team?
The fact that the entire team
because hope was that's a point that Ziman made that people were sort of ignoring.
Okay.
Oh, Rafinha, all these goals.
Yeah.
How many of Rafinha's goals came from what Yamal did? Well, all Rafinha needed to do, just like today, was just is tapping.
Majority of it.
But once again, I want you guys to stop acting like this guy's playing with bumps. Because the way you guys talk about him, it's like this team wouldn't be shit without him.
KJ.
PSG wouldn't be shit without
KJ. That's not even true. You want to know how? Because even if we don't look at the context of the whole season, why is Dembele averaging the same amount of minutes as someone like Casado and Eric Garcia for the league? If he's that important in terms of throughout the campaign, why is it that they're trying to prevent injury, so they don't need him consistently. Why is it when Yamal was injured, these guys had no solution to man-to-man marking from Real Sociedad? They had no solutions. They were dropping points consistently without him. And the one time Rafinha, who was coming off a bad form after that game against Argentina, they didn't need him to perform. Yamal Yamal still performed, and the team performed without the likes of Rafinha. So in terms of performance, he's their most important player.
And that's fine.
He's their most important player.
And I want you to stop acting like PSG didn't take off until Dembele showed up this season. I want you to stop acting like that's the case.
No, he did, but he wasn't.
So the way you're saying this guy's the most important player, Dembele is PSG's most important player.
No. Okay, wait, hold up. KJ, real question. Wait. KJ, who plays much? Who has a greater impact on a team's performance? KJ, it's a simple question. No, KJ. KJ. Just answer my question. Then you can answer my question. Just answer my question. Who has a greater impact on the performance of their team? Yamal for Barca or Dembele for PSG?
Dembele for PSG. I'm not about to do this with you. I refuse to accept this. Because what you're doing is
Can I speak on this?
If you drop Dembele from that PSG team, and play Gonzalo Ramos, they drop off a complete.
Okay, yeah. Can I speak on this?
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. Casey.
Okay. I'm listen. I'm a Barca fan, so I'm going to be objective. Yamal is the best creator in the world, no doubt about that. You can't argue with that. I will argue he's the best. Yeah, objectively he's the best dribbler in the world also. Best player, bro. There are some issues in his game which I do think he's improving on. that being goal scoring. Because
that was a great finish today, though.
Yeah. That's something that he is.
Yeah. But again,
no, wait, no, hold on. Casey, August 17th, 16th, based on where you are, who is the best player in the world right now? The best football player in the world right now.
Let me just say that. Based on last 6 months, like from the start of the year, I'll say Dembele. But if you want to say based on last year, it's gonna be Yamal. Because KJ, you have to be honest, bro. In the first half of the season, Dembele was looking a bit spooky. Like when Enrique moved him to the center, that's only when.
That's a lie. He had 23 GA by January. Stop this bullshit narrative.
No,
bro.
Wait, guys. KJ, you have to let guys talk. KJ, you have to let guys talk. Casey.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Dembele improved like when Enrique like changed his. First of all, like when Enrique has changed his position. So since then, yeah, I agree with KJ. He has been the best player. But if you want to look at last year, there's a very good argument that Yamal has been the best player in the last year because he's an elite creator. But he's not a perfect player. Like his goal scoring is not good. It's simply not good. He doesn't get into goal scoring position. That's a major issue with his game.
Yes.
If he improves his positioning for scoring goals, like no one is coming close to him.
Okay. Now, because you sort of answered like the Ballon d'Or question, but as of right now, today, who's the best football player? If someone was to ask you, I don't really watch football. I'm not really into the football thing. So Casey, who is the best football player right now? What would your answer be?
I'm using. I don't like to use that, and in my name say that. I'm using based on eye test. I prefer Yamal. But if you want
no. Wait, hold on, Casey. A guy who he doesn't watch football, he comes to you and say, I don't watch football. Who is the best player in the sport? And what would your answer be?
I would say if you want to enjoy the game, I would say you watch Yamal. Yeah, that's probably yeah. That's.
Can I speak on this?
But that's not
even
No, because KJ, hold on, KJ. For a guy who says that if you know ball, life is easy, it is insane for you to say that Ousmane Dembele is a better football player than Lamine Yamal. It is insane.
Do you want to know what's my biggest issue with these guys? You guys act like Dembele's game is just his goals, and that's a problem. If you look at that Spurs game yesterday, that Spurs game last week, I'm not about to do this to you where you act like he doesn't have a great overall game. I'm not about to do this to you where you act like that Champions League.
He does.
Even though he didn't score, he was exceptional passing. His dribbling was exceptional. His crossing is exceptional. I don't know why you got and the gap between him and Yamal. How do I put this? The gap between him and Yamal.
KJ is riding Dembele's dick.
The gap between him and Yamal for goal score let's put this passing between him and Yamal, the gap is not massive.
It is massive. It is massive, man.
Well, what?
Wait, AJ, can I say one thing?
What?
That's what I mean, bro.
Can I say one thing on this?
No, let him.
KJ.
KJ is riding Dembele's dick.
No, let him.
That was wild. Okay, hold on. Go.
Let me land. The problem with Dembele is this is the season where he's become an exceptional goal scorer. But we've known him throughout his career for being an elite creator. And
he wasn't. He hasn't been an elite creator throughout his career. Now you're lying. Now you're lying.
An elite creator. Wait. Hold on. Let KJ talk. KJ.
Can I go after him? No, let me do this. His first season at Dortmund, 25 assists, okay? Last season in Ligue 1, he was the top assist creator, okay? One of the top 10 in Europe, okay? His one season at Barcelona, he was the top assister. We've always known him predominantly more for his passing, so I don't know why all of a sudden it's all about Dembele's goal scoring.
He's not a good passer, though. He's not.
He is. No, once again,
not a better passer.
No. Let me land.
Wait. Hold on. KJ, real quick. No. But on a passing point, are you saying that Dembele's passing is comparable to Yamal's passing?
100%. Yes, I'm not doing this. You know the problem. No. You want to
wait,
if you want to say he's a better goal scorer,
No, but KJ has a point. I agree. Yamal's better, but guys like Dembele is a very good. Like guys acting as if some bomb creators now.
Let me land my point. The problem is, Yamal does it with a certain style, particularly with the outside, the passing, all that stuff. What's it called? He's elite. He's exceptional. My problem is this. I'm not about to sit here and accept you guys saying that Ousmane Dembele is not an elite passer or elite creator. It's absolute rubbish. It has no basis.
He's not an elite playmaker. That's what's the
second thing. Let me land.
Hold on. Let him land. KJ land.
The second thing is here. My problem is this. My problem with the best player in the world argument is here. When it comes to dribbling Yamal and Dembele, the what's it called? The gap is not massive. When it comes to
It is.
passing,
No,
the gap
statistically,
is not massive. No,
Statistically,
the
it is
last
as
thing I'm
well.
about to point out.
Like, you
The
try
last
to-
thing I'm about to point out. When you look at goals, the gap
Yeah,
is
that is true, yeah.
pretty damn significant. So
True,
I'm sorry,
true,
your
true.
argument of best player in the world. My problem and my other problem with this argument is that you guys didn't start this until that inter-second leg. That's my biggest problem with this.
No, we don't.
You guys,
That's a lie. That's a lie.
No.
No,
One
we
second.
started-
You weren't doing this. You
I,
weren't doing
I
this.
swear there's a
I'm
video of me saying that, bro. A teenager is the best in the world. I was saying that a teenager is the best player in the world long before that Inter game, bro.
No. The funny part is the funny part is this
I
conversation.
understand every element. I understand element of his.
KJ, are you there?
Oh, if you're
Damn,
gonna tell me-
Barely got him. Wait. Hold on. AK, go for it. AK.
Okay, can I go to him?
Yes.
I'm gonna
Here's
go
the
after
thing,
him.
man.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, man. I'm gonna sort of defend KJ, but I also think he's taking a bit too far. HH, on this current day, name me your top 4 in the Ballon d'Or.
To today. Oh, for the okay. So but in terms of performance last season.
Yes, name your top.
Oh, so Yamal, Dembele, Rafinha, and fourth is up for grabs, whether it's Salah, whether it's Vitinha, Hakimi, and so forth. But those 3 are locked in.
Okay, so Yamal, Dembele, Rafinha. I've heard Salah, I've heard Vitinha, I've heard Pedro, I've heard Hakimi, and all that.
Yes.
Let's just use all of those differently. If Salah is there in the top 4, Yamal has another teammate. Dembele doesn't. If Vitinha is there, Yamal has 2. Yamal and Rafinha are Barcelona's representatives. Vitinha and Dembele are PSG's representatives. If Pedro is there, Barcelona have 3 players in the top 4. PSG have 1. My here is not saying that Yamal is a better player than Dembele and all that. You said that Yamal is the guy for that Barca team. There are other players in PSG that you could say are the guys for PSG.
Yeah, that is wrong. That is wrong.
When you have arguably 3 of the 4 top 4 in the Ballon d'Or rankings be Barca players, how can you say that Dembele is not the guy for that PSG team and Yamal is the guy for that Barcelona team? How the same way you said Vitinha? Oh, shout out to the fly, man. The same way you said Vitinha you could argue you say is better than Dembele for that PSG team. Why can't you say Pedro is better than Yamal for that Barca team?
He's
Like-
not, though. That's the truth.
No. But my thing is that
basically,
Pedri is quality, but Yamal is the outstanding player for that team.
same with PSG.
Out, man.
Vitinha is amazing, but bro, there have been games where we have praised Vitinha. He hasn't even been that great. Like both the Arsenal 2 legs, João Neves was the better midfielder compared to Vitinha. Yet Vitinha is getting all the praise, and Dembele, literally his first goal against Arsenal changed that game. Yet you still hear saying Vitinha was on level, bro. Like, come on.
No. But my thing though is that I still feel like if Dembele is super important, but PSG is a collective. My argument is the reliance. I think that the reliance and the importance of Yamal when they give him the ball and they look for him to now create things is a lot more than, let's say, it is for Dembele, where Hakimi has a...
You're wrong. No.
Wait,
Hold on. AK finish.
Can I go after AK?
The issue there is like, bro, like you can't act like Barcelona isn't a collective with, bro,
Exactly.
Barcelona is a collective. Bro. You can't say like it's all Yamal when Lewandowski literally scored 40 goals. Rafinha's getting GA out of his ass. Pedri's an elite midfielder, better than any PSG midfielder. Like even Balde when he's fit, Balde's an amazing left back. Kunde is a top quality right back. Like we can't be here saying like Barcelona, it's all Yamal. So, like,
Okay. So wait, hold on. So AK to the point. So who, as of right now, who's the best player in the world right now? Who's the best player in the world right now? Who would you say? Okay, as a football guy, this is the best football player in the world right now.
Best footballer in the world, just like in terms of like.
Just the best player. This is the best player in the world right now.
In my opinion, if I were to introduce someone new to football, I would tell him to watch this guy.
Yeah.
I would say Lamine Yamal. But it's not by a long shot, I would say Lamine. It's not like Lamine Yamal is by far the best.
Mm-hmm.
I would also say Lamine Yamal is probably the first guy I would say. There's also other guys. Dembele is part of that, in my opinion. But I would say Lamine Yamal. But you guys are acting like the gap is like here and there. Like it's not like that big a gap between both these guys.
No, AK. I actually agree with you in terms of if you want to say Dembele is the best player amongst the PSG.
Oh yeah,
side,
he could be 100%.
But what we're arguing is, I feel like Yamal has more importance to his team's performance, overall performances, compared to someone like Dembele. That's not to say that Vitinho or Achraf Hakimi or any of these other players are essentially better than him. And if you're talking about if you're talking about players having doesn't PSG have more candidates if you're going to use that type of argument? Not to mention the amount of bozos that Barcelona has. I mean, Jod Martin. PSG have no one that's close to Jod Martin or no one that's close to Chesney.
Marquinhos, bro. Marquinhos is now bozo. We've been slandering Marquinhos' name for years.
Come on, you're saying Jod Martin is a backup player, like me bringing up like PSG's backup left back.
Lucas Beraldo.
Yeah, come on, like that.
Lucas Beraldo.
But Gerard Martin was starting.
No, because here's the thing.
Semi-finals of Champions League.
Wait, hold on, no, guys you may disagree with me and everything, and fine, feel free to disagree. We're just here talking football and everything. And Chronicle just put it in the streets. I do believe there's a gap between Yamal and Dembele. I think that there is a gap. Fine, you can disagree, but in my view, just watching, Dembele is super talented. Guys, wait, hold on. Okay, let me land. KJ, no. My thing is that, and I was a guy called the Us, and the Us is talented. I've watched them for last season, this and everything. It's not massive, but there's a gap between Yamal and Dembele.
Can I speak on the...
Wait, hold on. Kenny.
Can I go after Kenny?
I think like some people said that when you say the best player in the world, who you would watch, I certainly think that Yamal is definitely the most entertaining. I do feel like you can say he's the best player in the world, but I feel like there's no one guy that will say he's the best player in the world right now. I feel like there's, or maybe you can say Yamal is maybe.
Kenny, you're honestly telling me that right now, Yamal isn't clearly the best football player in the world right now.
I won't say clearly, no. No, it's not clear. I can say like a lot of people might say yes, but
there you go, stats. There comes the numbers.
I don't think it's clear, and clearly, like other people, guys said, there's clearly weaknesses in this game, but yeah, I do agree with certain point of KJ where I'm like, I do think guys are underestimating the importance of Dembele on his team. Like, the false nine that he plays, like, mine's not just a nine. If you look at the way he drops deep and even organizes the plays on, like we saw that Tottenham game. If this guy was not trying to move and do something, like, this team was not doing shit. Like, I feel like we are underestimating the importance that Dembele has to his team. I feel like guys are just saying, he has this great system and great team. Like, both Barcelona and PSG are great teams, great systems. Like, I feel like we're just hampering one guy because he plays.
So can you sense the importance that Dembele has to PSG is exactly the same as the amount of importance to Barcelona?
Yes, yes. Maybe not. Honestly, the thing is that. Wait, can you hear me? The phone call.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's quite close. Like, how do you call it? Them times when Yamal got injured, obviously I didn't watch Barcelona as much, but yeah, they struggled. But I watched quite a few Liga games as well without Dembele, where you can clearly see the lack of. And the thing is, it's always tough because PSG play in an easier league per se. So of course you're not gonna, you might not feel the lack of Dembele as much as when Barcelona plays against tougher oppositions. But I do think that in the Champions League I remember the first half when he got injured and then they played without him. I don't think that they were that great. I do think that you could clearly see when Dembele entered the pitch, there was a clear difference when they played against Arsenal as well. So yeah, I do think that he has similar impact. I just feel like because obviously PSG play in a lesser competition, I do think that people might say Yamal has more impact.
So who would you say is the best football player in the world right now? The best football player in the world right now?
I think I would probably, me personally, I would say Yamal is the best. But like I said, I feel like as of now, it's like this. I would keep Yamal, but I don't think like the gap. I don't think that there's a gap between like some guys say the Yamal or Dembele. I do think Yamal is probably the best. But I don't think that I don't think that there's a gap like guys are talking like he's like it's a far gone it's not some far gone conclusion that he's in percent and no one else is behind him like that.